Well, when you share stories with us, we really do listen. And a few weeks ago, we heard from a lot of you demanding that we look into a controversial video that was being shared around Facebook.
Now, that video has about 45,000 views and nearly 1,000 shares. It shows the moments when two men were told to leave Buffalo's Curtis Hotel. They say it's because of their race. Emily Lampa takes a closer look at the situation in this Two on Your Side original.
Sign to leave.
What did I do?
I don't know. It's sign to leave.
Make it easy. Can you tell me what did I do?
No, sign to leave.
No, he doesn't have to tell you.
This video, attached to a post that states Curtis Hotel is racist, that's crazy, is less than 2 minutes long. But what it manages to show in that time outraged hundreds of people on Facebook. A young African-American man questioning security and a manager at the Curtis Hotel in downtown Buffalo about why he and a friend were kicked out.
What did I do? But what did I do?
Two on Your Side managed to track down the person holding the cell phone, 21-year-old Anthony Moore.
Why did you start recording on your phone?
I seen a lot of videos on Facebook and I realized, like, hey, my word is only but so strong, but a video is forever evidence.
Moore says this happened in the early morning hours on Sunday, February 11th. We reached out to the Curtis Hotel as well as the owner, Mark Croce, multiple times looking for the facts surrounding this video. 2 days after the incident, the Curtis Hotel responded with an email that reads in part, "We have reviewed the information and the video you provided to us. The video clip you provided does not reflect the entirety of this late night encounter. This isolated situation has been taken out of context." We asked if they could provide more of that context, but over the past several weeks, no further response. The original email concluded by stating, "We have otherwise considered this incident and our current hotel policies and are satisfied that the actions of our personnel and our hotel policies are appropriate and non-discriminatory." But Moore believes otherwise. He tells Two on Your Side that he and his friend, 24-year-old Danelle Cummings, went to the Curtis Hotel to go to View, the hotel's rooftop lounge.
At the door, we didn't even get to the lobby. They say IDs. After he looks at mine, he said, you can't have chains out. I attempted to tuck them in. He said, no, you can't tuck them in, they have to be in the car.
Figured I would run to the bathroom real quick. As soon as I get in the bathroom, I hear knocking at the door. So I open the door and the guy just says, "You have to go." So I'm asking, like, for what reason do I have to go? He's like, "Oh, you just need to go. Like, this isn't a public restroom." I'm like, "Well, I'm not here to use the restroom."
Moore says when he found out his friend was kicked out, he went into the lobby to find out why, with his cell phone ready to record.
They have the right to refuse anyone. It's not a debate, though. It's a private place.
I'm asking the manager. Okay, and what he just said.
All right, so what I do?
What's that?
What did I do?
Okay, first it was a dress code violation, then you're obviously intoxicated or under the influence of something.
Did you, at any time prior, drink anything or use any drugs?
Not at all.
A search of the Curtis Hotel website shows a dress code for View. Casual, upscale dress code always in effect. We asked the hotel what exactly that requires and bans. Again, no answer. When we set up our interview with Moore and Cummings, we asked that they come dressed in what they wore that night.
Top to bottom?
Top to bottom, from Chelsea boots to cardigan. This is my exact outfit.
Honestly, I feel like it all meets the dress code. Like, my pants aren't really baggy. I have on Chelsea boots. Shoes cost $150. And I had a button up on under that you can clearly see.
Civil rights lawyer Stephen Cohen says businesses in New York do have a right to reject people based on attire. And he says no law mandates dress code requirements be publicly posted.
If they don't like you because you are wearing loud colors, they can exclude you. That's not one of the protected classes.
When dress code can be illegal, if it's used to discriminate based on race, creed, color, national origin, sexual orientation, military status, gender, disability, or marital status.
People often associated with these big, heavy gold chains are African American. It would be for a finder of fact, for a judge or a jury, to determine were these people being excluded because he was wearing a chain or because he was African American, or they were African American.
In the recorded exchange, Anthony can be heard asking if he can pay for a room at the hotel.
No, you can't buy a room.
I can't buy a room? No.
How did that make you feel?
I I was really flabbergasted. I was really upset about it.
It was mind-blowing.
Cummings admits he's been to the Curtis Hotel before.
I took one of my lady friends. We went to the bar, my best friend. We went to the bar, had a drink, and we just left. Like, we just wanted to check out the bar downstairs.
But both men want to know why this time was different.
He just looked at it as if a threat, two of them at that, coming in at one time. So he's like, no, I don't want this in my establishment.
I think that him taking out his phone was exactly the right thing to do. People now don't believe that something happened unless they see video or hear audio. Now, I didn't see what happened before this video was shot. If they had been acting inappropriately and were excluded on that basis, that would be a legitimate basis to exclude somebody for acting out.
Two on Your Side did request multiple times to see the hotel's surveillance video, but those requests also went unanswered.
I think the video that exists at the hotel would be a very valuable resource.
Now, we also documented how many times we reached out to and attempted to reach out to the Curtis Hotel for their side of this story. And between phone calls, text messages, emails, Facebook messages, and just going into the hotel, we reached out a total of 31 times. We even told the hotel we would be out here for this live report tonight in case anyone should decide to come out and talk to us. But so far, as you saw in that story, all we received so far is that 5-line email. Reporting live in downtown Buffalo, Emily Lampa, Channel 2 News.